What is up, you guys? We're back here with the Femmes. We have a very exciting, fun one because we have Miss Jayme with Caitlin in LA.
Hey.
This the fake applause. I'm like,
Yeah. This is so fun because you have such a cool story, I think, and like obviously you're a femme, so it's perfect. But I'm excited to kind of dive into all these little topics with you.
I'm so happy you're also in LA. Like, it's so perfect.
I know. Finally.
I
Finally.
haven't seen her forever. It's so crazy. You're in LA.
I live here and she lives here, so.
You live far. You live far.
Do you not live near where like
45
Caitlin
There's
lives?
so much traffic always.
Yeah,
so
that's
it's like 45 minutes.
part of it, I think, too. It's annoying, but I'm shipping my car here, so once that happens, it'll be
Easier.
exactly. I either use my girlfriend's car or I just Uber, which is fine because everything's like 10 minutes away anyway when there's no traffic. But anyway, I also don't know this, and we're friends. I want to know your coming out story.
I know.
No, I don't.
Okay, let's think. It was so long ago. I was 16 when I came out.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't really have like a coming out story. It was more of just like it happened so quickly.
Mhm.
Like I remember it was kind of like not calculated in my head, but I remember I was like, for some reason I needed to lose my virginity to a boy. So I made sure that happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I did that, got out of the way, hated it. And then I like very quickly after like went on a date with one girl, and then we like U-hauled, of course, and like 2 weeks later we were like officially dating. And then we ended up dating for 2 years, and that was my first girlfriend.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But I told my parents like I was going on a date, and I was like, oh, it's with the girl, and they like didn't react. And I was like wanting them to give me a little more than that, but like since I have two moms, they didn't care.
Yeah.
But the harder part was just like telling my friends, I think. More so.
Yeah.
Like I was of course worried they were gonna think of me. I didn't want them to see me differently, all of that. But like telling my parents was not a problem at all.
Were you worried that they would think of you maybe differently because you have two moms?
Yeah, I think it was like growing up, kids would always be like, "Oh, Jamie's gonna be a lesbian." Like,
Right.
Yeah.
It was like, I'm gonna prove everyone wrong.
Yeah.
Even though I always kind of knew that I was like, "Shit, I like girls."
Yeah.
Um,
I think it's genetic. That's my
I don't
theory.
think it's genetic.
I think it can be like.
I think
I
it.
don't know if it's like, yeah, it's like having like being double jointed. Like you never know if you're gonna get it or not. Like
I think like
it's not like you can't figure it out.
I think if gene or genetics can like tell you if you like chocolate or vanilla ice cream or like cilantro or not, why wouldn't sexuality?
I see what you're saying.
You know.
But I think they don't really know what it is. Like, there's
Okay.
a lot of different
That's
factors.
true.
Right.
But yes, there's probably a genetic part.
You wanted to like prove everyone wrong
Yes.
because your moms are a lesbian couple.
Yeah. I also like no one wants to be like their parents. So I was like, I need to be, you know, my own person. And
So true.
I didn't want to be tied to that, like, oh, Jayme has two moms now, she's gay. Like it makes sense. Like I hate that.
Mhm.
So I really wanted to avoid that. And like for so long I just held on to like, oh, I'm still bi. I mean, I still kind of I don't think I'm bi, but I still hold on to that. Like I think it's just easier.
Yeah.
Because also you never really know. I feel like it's sexuality is like always changing. I mean, even my moms who are like gay now, like they dated men before. They had like one of my moms had a man fiance. Like you never really know.
Yeah.
Even though they kind of both identify as lesbian, like it's just easier to not like label yourself.
No, 100%. I
Yeah.
especially think with the lesbian community, like if you ever try to like switch things up or like maybe try out a guy, it's like it's the biggest deal ever. They're like, you're not a real lesbian. Like,
No, they
you
get so
wanna
mad.
try it out. Like, chill. That's why I hate labels. I'm like, if
Yeah.
you ever switch it or decide to try something, it's like
Yeah.
such a big deal. I'm like, you guys.
It's pretty disappointing too, because it's like let people live. Like, why are we so worried about what everyone else is doing? And like, how about just be a good person and a nice person? Like, I don't care who someone sleeps with or who they
Yeah.
date or who they marry. Like, I have too many things going on in my life to care.
100%. 100%. Jayme, did you feel like it was hard growing up with two moms? Like, do you think you got a lot of like, maybe heard some things from other kids, or did you feel like you were missing a father figure? Like, or were you totally like okay with growing up with two moms that you didn't even notice any of these things?
No, I don't think. I mean, I obviously knew I was like I didn't have a dad, so I was different, but I didn't feel like I was missing out on having a dad. I mean, that's my own experience with it. Like, I know one of my sisters, like she's always really gravitated towards like male figures, and that's like never been a thing for me. But like all of her friends, like dad, she'd always have really close relationships with. So I think it really depends on the person. But for me, I didn't really care. Like as long as you have one loving parent, two loving parents, like I was fine with that. I think like when I was really like younger, like elementary school, kids were really mean because like it wasn't really as common yet. Like it was still kind of like what the
taboo.
Like, I always felt like you're lying to me, like that's not possible. But as I got older, like people didn't really care as much. Like everyone knew someone that was gay, so like it was just not as, you know, negatively talked about.
Yeah. That makes sense. I mean, I feel like now it like same thing with more people who are gay now. Like I agree. I think like having two moms at the time that you were a kid was probably challenging. Like I didn't know anyone growing up who had two moms. I mean, did you, Shay?
No.
Or two dads.
I ever met someone with two moms was college. One of my teammates had two moms, and that was like the first time.
I've never met anyone except for Jayme, and other than our friends who are having kids.
Yeah.
I know. I mean, it's gonna be so different. Like, yeah, when we like our friends have kids, it's gonna be like everyone's gonna have two moms or two dads.
Yeah, like, literally.
I think that like also my parents have like a lot of like, I mean, they have straight friends, but they also have lesbian friends. So like I grew up around like other two mom families. So I think that really helped me feel like, oh, this is not like weird.
Yeah, I think that that's super helpful that they were able to have those friends and like expose you to that, because maybe if you didn't and you were just going to school when you were younger, you probably would have thought like, oh my gosh, I'm so different, or, you know, not comfortable with that. Do you think that your mom's being gay, like, well, I guess you kind of touched on that, like helped you come out and feel comfortable with it?
Yeah, there was like the two sides of it, like me not wanting to be like my parents, and like the other side of like being like, oh, I didn't have to worry about them. Like I know a lot of people have to worry obviously about what their parents are gonna think and like how they're gonna get like, you know, they have this homophobic dad that's not gonna ever let them marry a woman or a man, whatever it is. And I never had to worry about that, which I'm really lucky. The only thing was just like the judgment from my friends, which obviously I could like, that was my own like issue. It wasn't them, because most of them like were really accepting towards me. It was just me thinking that they weren't gonna be. So like just kind of working through my own stuff and not having to worry about my parents like really helped.
Did you have any friends that weren't accepting?
I mean, I just have like mean girls in high school like say, you know, not nice things behind my back that I would like hear about, but like then they ended up being gay later. So like it makes sense. You know, like there was a reason they were making fun of me, because they were also gay. They just like weren't ready to come out.
I kind of did that. It's like fucked up, but I kind of did that when I was younger. Like if I knew that someone was gay, I'd be like, ew, they're like looking at me. And I think that contributed to me being afraid to come out, because you're like, I don't know why you like do that.
I always said people like were always like, oh, well, you're gay, so you probably like want to hook up with me. I'm like, bitch, I don't. Like, trust me. You're the last person I want to hook up with. Like, relax. Like, I hate that. Like, every straight girl, like, this is the hardest part. I feel like when you're gay, everyone assumes that like that you're gonna want to get with every girl. I'm like, babe, it doesn't work that way. Do you want to fuck every guy? No. Like, shut up.
Yeah, it's a weird concept though. I think we all kind of do that. Like when I came out as well, I was like, oh my God, I don't want people to think that I like am looking at them in the locker room or like anything like that. I'm like, you're not cute enough.
What, Jayme, are some like of your favorite things about being a femme? And what are the things you hate about being femme?
I like being a femme because it's just like, it just feels like like it just feels comfortable to me. Like, would I prefer to be a little more masked? Sometimes, yes, but like I just don't think it suits me. Like at all.
In like what way? Like do you mean like in relationship? Like you want to be like
no. I want to be like as submissive as possible. But I mean like
she's like, I want to be the baby girl.
I'm baby girl and that's it.
But like I want to wear like a backwards hat sometimes and like pull that off? Yes, but I know I can't. So we're just stuck being a femme.
You are
I think if you're hot though, and Jayme, you're like hot, you can pull off anything. Like that's what I've learned. If you're like a hot girl, like you can literally I wear basketball. Like you can wear basketball shorts down to your ankles and like with a crop and you'll be like hot. You look hot with a backward hat.
I think too, like being femme is so you, like you're so yourself. Like it doesn't feel like you're trying to be someone else or anything like that. And that's nice, because I do feel like sometimes lesbians like try to be something they're not to fit a certain role. And like, I can tell that you don't do that, which is nice. You're very much yourself and such a good person. By the way, I know Jayme very well, and she has the most beautiful, genuine, sweet heart and soul. No, it's true. You're such a little angel.
Yeah, Faithlyn's always said such nice things about you. really has. And she doesn't say a lot of nice things about a lot of
I don't. I have a lot of things to say about not so nice people, but nice people I love. I'm very affirming.
Yeah. When you like go for girls, are you into more like mass, femmes, mix? Like, what's your vibe?
I started off liking not like more like STEM girls, and then like recently it's been like the past 2 years it's been like femmes. I don't know if that's like a forever thing. It's just kind of where I'm at now.
Yeah.
I don't think I really have like a perfect type. It's just kind of like the person or like
the energy
life that I'm in. And right now I'm just like more attracted to femmes.
Mm-hmm. I like that you said this is like where you're at right now, and like allowing the space for change to happen. Because again, I feel like when we put ourselves in a box, like we're forever changing, we're forever evolving. Like I think I said in the last episode, whether it's style, whether it's sexuality, like we're so different. I mean, like I was such a different person even last year than I am now. But I feel like we constrain ourselves and we don't allow that as a society, which is like shitty.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think like it's kind of weird. Like I do feel like you can have a type, aka like I would say I have a type, but I will always say if someone comes with the right energy and the right little like pizzazz, like I'll switch around. Like I would love it.
No, 100%.
It's the Riz.
The Riz, that was the word. I don't know where pizzazz.
Pizzazz. So like 2000s. Like I feel like my mom said pizzazz. Like,
oh my god, it's because I'm the old one here, the grandma.
The old one. My girlfriend is like double my age.
I know. I love it. I'm like, I feel like I'm so young.
We'll find you someone.
Oh my god, I'm like whatever. You know what? Maybe I'm like meant to just be forever single. I'll be like my own. Like, no, yeah, nah, that's not gonna work. I know. I said it out loud. I was like, that's not gonna be me. Actually,
you should like move to LA for like 6 months.
God,
are you moving to LA?
Yes, she is. She like won't say it to me because she knows I'm gonna fucking cry, but she is.
No. You and your first girlfriend were on a reality show, right?
Yep. I would never think about it anymore, but yes, we were.
Yeah. I mean, I probably wouldn't. I don't even. I probably wouldn't think about it either. Maybe it's not a fun thought, but do you want to share a little bit about how that happened, what it was like? The whole.
Did you know that you guys were gonna both be on the show or no?
Yes. Well, we weren't dating yet. We were just like in a weird spot. Like we weren't, I guess you could say, a situation kind of, but we were like dabbling with being friends, but also like would still hook up here and there. I also was just like such in like not looking for anything at the time. Like I was still not over my past relationship, so I just like couldn't emotionally get there with somebody, and like she knew that.
Wait, was your past relationship a girl?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that your ex was your first girlfriend for some reason.
No, I've had boyfriends before, unfortunately.
Well, no, but that's what I'm saying. The one before her.
You're 2 years with another girl.
Or a boy.
Girl, what do you mean?
Like you were saying, like you were still stuck on your last relationship.
Yeah, no, like some girl, like we never actually dated. Some girl.
Okay. That's sorry. Yeah.
But like, yes.
That's what I was asking.
I was dating.
Okay.
But yeah, so she knew that I wasn't there, so we like were friends, and then the opportunity came up where like the show reached out to her, then they reached out to me, and then we were there together, and like we didn't really say that we knew that we were gonna be there, but like we obviously did. I think we like saw each other probably even the week before. Mm-hmm. Like we were still kind of like actively like, you know.
Wait, did you sign an NDA? Oh, you're not allowed to say this.
You're probably not. I don't think I can anymore.
I mean, yeah, it's been how many years now?
Yeah, hasn't it been like fucking like,
I don't think it matters.
Post interviews and like we talked about like that we were whatever.
Got it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Got it.
Yeah, she's a boyfriend now anyway, so.
Yeah, that one was a plot twist.
We weren't dating, but like I had to watch her hook up with somebody else. I think that like affected our relationship, obviously. Like it was not a big fighting point for us, but like a lot of our fights were because of like it's a weird environment to be on a show, to be like watched 24/7, to be on camera, to watch every move played 100%. Back. Like it's not healthy, it's not normal. So I think that definitely affected us. And like especially afterwards, like we were dating, and then like all the negativity, I think she took it like to heart way. Like it was hard. It was hard for both of us, and like figuring out kind of how to navigate that. And like we ended up obviously breaking up, not because of the show, but like there was a lot of different reasons, you know? And I think being in like a public lens with a person you're dating complicates things a lot. And I haven't seen a successful couple come out of like being
Same.
right. I mean, it's rare for some, but like a lot of the times it's like, hey guys, we've decided to go on a break, you know, or like whatever. I feel like that happens a lot.
I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh wait. I got it. Do you think you would ever go on a reality show again?
Depends what type of show. Like, I also don't think there's any like gay dating shows really. Like that was like
guys, I'm telling you, the gay version of the Bachelor or Bachelorette needs to happen, but like a real version. Like I want like a real one. ABC, like you guys.
No, exactly, like a real
2025. And I'm like literally like I will be your girl. Make them buy. If they need to have some guys in there, make it a buy one. Like
exactly. Sure, we'll take anything we can at this point.
But what if they would all like sleep with each other?
They probably would. That'd be great
would.
TV. And honestly, it's like what happens in life anyway. So like, let's be. It's not that much different than our dating scene in New York.
So ancestral.
Literally.
Yeah.
I know. Everyone knows everyone. Everyone dated or slept with everyone. It's so crazy. It doesn't matter the age too. Even like older lesbians, it's the same thing. It's just a gay thing. I think even with gay men.
Yeah.
It's just us gays. For people that don't know, it was a show where you guys were competing to date a girl, correct?
Yes.
And so then
there were girls and we were competing for one girl,
Yeah. And there was guys on that show too. So it was by, and then your ex just happened to be there. Well, not happen, but like.
Yes, you're both there competing for.
Okay.
Yes, competitors on a dating show.
And then for the viewers that don't know, did you and your ex hook up on the show?
Possibly.
Okay.
It wasn't, if we did, it wasn't shown. So.
Okay. Got it.
No. You can also like make out. Like, was that something on the show that like you guys, like they saw you guys kiss on the show and stuff?
Oh yeah, it doesn't have to be like fuck.
No, we like covered the camera at one point and like people can think what they want, but we don't.
Oh, okay. But nothing was ever stated. Noted.
Yeah. Nothing was ever shown.
It's alleged.
Yeah.
Alleged. Did you like any of the other girls on the show?
I don't know. I think I was just so caught up on like my soon-to-be girlfriend, like my, what do I call her? My ex or my?
Yeah, your ex.
Yeah, I was caught up on my ex like the whole time. So like I think it was hard for me to even think about anything else besides like, I don't know. I don't think I realized I had feelings for it either at all. Like I was so in denial and like I obviously was because like I got so like I don't know it was jealousy, but it was like I was very jealous the whole time.
Yeah. I would be the same way.
Oh yeah, I'd be the same.
Yeah. Oh my God. Crazy.
Yeah. That would be not the vibe.
I want to talk a little bit again about like having a public relationship. Did you guys have like YouTube or anything, or was it just like TikTok and Instagram that you guys sort of blew up?
We weren't really even allowed to post with each other like before the show came out, which was like the majority of our relationship. So like what we did end up posting was like when we were allowed. So it wasn't like we were like in such a public relationship for so long. Like I think it was so limited that I didn't really get to like. Our relationship wasn't about like doing social media together and all that. Like it was very like behind closed doors, which I'm actually glad that happened.
Yeah.
What's the question?
No, like just what it was like sort of having some, in a sense, a public relationship, but I think you sort of,
or even like the viewers from the show, like having so many like opinions on you guys.
Yeah. I mean, I think the best thing is like not read through them. Like that was something I was really good at. Like I didn't read my comments ever. And like, I know my ex definitely did, and that's why it affected her so much. But like, I just don't. Even now, I don't read any of my comments. I have no desire.
Yeah,
like I read my friends' comments on my Instagram. Like that's about it. Like I'm not going through anything else.
Wow, you're really good online.
Yeah, I was like, that's so big of you.
No, but also just like TikTok, like you're so clever with everything you come up with.
Yeah,
like,
you
really
are.
Good.
You are.
No, you're so great with social media.
It helps not reading the comments because if I read what people said, I would probably like get in my head and then change everything that I'm doing. But like, I just don't. I don't want to see it.
I think that's really smart. Like sometimes even with us, like posting anything online, not everyone's going to agree with you. That's life. So sometimes when we get comments, like in the beginning of the podcast, it used to bother me, but now I don't care. What about you, Shay?
I mean, yeah, I'm a sensitive girly at heart. So yeah, it bothers me, but it's like also like I'm not the person like cannot know. Like it's almost worse in my head if I don't know. It's like if I know someone's cheating on me, like I want them to tell me like who it is. Like I want to know the details. They're like, why do you want to know the details? Because like it's worse in my head. So like I just want to know.
Yeah,
so I think that's why.
I'm so the opposite. I don't want to know anything.
Ugh, we're
Like,
so
I'd rather not know.
Ignorance really is bliss in a lot of senses. But I am fucking curious, George. Like I need to know as well.
We need to know.
It's shitty.
My nickname in college was TMZ because like I had to know everything. I would find everything out. So just a little fun fact. Speaking of being like crazy, we have any crazy dating stories for us? Or like exes
like
or anything?
Like thing like someone did or you did. Like what's like something where you're like, what the fuck?
I've been on like questionable dates. Like dates that were like a first and a last date.
Okay.
Share with the class.
Yeah. Like how did you know you sat down right away and you were like, this girl or boy is just not it?
I was on the phone with my roommate on the way here and I was like, I'm going on a podcast. Like, you need to like remind me things in my life. Like I need to like get the ideas flowing. Because sometimes like things happen and I kind of just forget about them to like, make things easier. But she was like, you have to talk about like this one girl. She had to like kick a girl out of my house, our apartment, basically. Not because okay, so like I guess she was like a singer, but like also a rapper. And like we were on the couch and we were talking
right there. As soon as she said she did both of those, I've been like, okay, well, this is over.
You have to tell me who it was after. I'm gonna cry.
No, but she's like the most like she looks very normal on the outside, but like she like gets up and like does a whole like rap, like multiple raps over and over. And it's like almost midnight at this point. My roommate's like, this girl needs to go. Like she needs to leave. Like this is so weird. What is happening? Like she had to come out of her door and like who this person is crazy and needs to leave.
Who's doing this performance in my living room?
I was like one after the other. I was like, oh my God, what did I get myself into? And we were like sober. Like we did not have one drink and this was happening. Yeah, so just like there's like a lot of weirdos. You never really know. Especially like on dating apps, you never know who you're gonna get.
Do you like how if a girl wanted to go out with you, like are all the girls in your DMs? Like is that how the girls are getting you these days? I don't know.
Honestly, yeah. I've definitely gone on a few dates from the DMs, which is crazy. Being on a dating show where people like found out that like I liked girls, it became easier for like because before like girls would never hit on me. Like it was super that's what I hated about being a femme was that like girls would never come up to me. It was always guys and it was just like miserable to go out.
It's so true.
It was awful. But yeah, I think I definitely get like a lot of DMs from girls, not guys anymore, which is nice.
Real.
They've learned.
Yeah, I feel like you probably do get a lot of DMs, especially because of your TikTok and
that's
stuff.
What I'm
like
saying.
It's all
like,
gay.
Like that's the way that.
I try to be inclusive now, though. I'm not like all gay catered.
Oh yeah, those videos with that social guy.
Oh, that's true. I also use they to keep it, ambiguous. We don't know who I'm talking about. It could be anyone.
Okay, drama.
It's always a girl, but I just say they to make it easier.
They.
I
know that's like me. I like will try to like say something with they, and Phaethan's like, just say it's a guy. Or she'd be like, we all know it's a girl. Like, but I'm like, oh, I'm just trying to be mysterious.
No, exactly. It's fun to be mysterious.
Nope, I'm like the least mysterious person. I'm trying to be better at that. It's really hard for me. Oh my God, it's so hard for me.
It's because you are for like 1 minute and then like you get excited and just tell everyone. So it's like, oh, that's the mystery lasted for.
I can't keep a secret for the life of me. Like if it's something obviously like very important, like if you were sharing something, I would never. But like if I like have something to share, like when my girlfriend asked me to be her girlfriend, I literally told Shay right away.
Yeah, I didn't believe it. I was like, you have to call me because I don't believe it.
Especially me, of all people, getting into a relationship. You're like,
I came like out of left field, honestly. I was not expecting that.
That's what everyone has said to me. They're like, wait, what?
No, 100%. What was your like breakups like? Like, were they bad? Did you get cheated on? Like, do you have any trauma?
Do you have any trauma? I've been cheated on for sure. I didn't like find out until after. Like that wasn't the reason I broke up. Like which is kind of good. I think for my own sanity. Like I think it's really harder to deal with. But no, they ended. Like I don't keep in contact with my exes. I just like am not one to do that. I don't think it's like very healthy unless you're like maybe if I wasn't like. I am seeing someone now. So like if I wasn't, I maybe would have those relationships, but I just don't think it's respectful to like the person you're dating.
Yeah.
And like I also just don't think it's necessary sometimes. Like, you know, because then you can like, yeah, it gets messy.
I agree. I think too, like it's nice that you haven't been cheated on because I was talking about this the other day. It's like when you have been cheated on, that stays with you forever.
Ever.
Like you will always think in the back of your head, I don't care how healthy your relationship is, oh, maybe they could do this to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Like it definitely causes trust issues, even if you know it's not you that's the problem, because it really never is.
Yeah.
But no, all my relationships ended like pretty. I mean, obviously in the moment it's like heated and crazy, and you like hate each other and this and that. But then like, I mean, I hate each other, but just it's just like it becomes so different. It's like your best friend,
Yeah.
and then the next day you're like strangers. It's weird. You know, breakups are just like not fun to deal with, and for no matter what happens, even if it's like mutual. But I like I'm good with all my exes.
Yeah. I feel like you're like pretty chill. Like I feel like you like don't hold grudges, which is a
No,
nice
I
thing.
don't. I mean, I do for a moment, but I just kind of, I don't know. It doesn't like, it's not
You
good
move
for
on.
me to hold a grudge. Yeah.
That's really hard to have that mindset. I kind of struggle with that. If someone hurts me, like it affects me
Yeah.
bad. Shay's like, yeah.
Yeah. That's what I always say. Like, you can't fuck it up with her. She's like so over it.
If you get on an Aries bad side, forget about it.
What sign are you?
I'm a Cancer.
It shows.
Oh yeah.
What are you?
I'm a Cusp. I'm a Capricorn Aquarius.
Okay.
Capricorn's
I would
my
not
favorite.
guess that.
What would you
Aqu-
guess?
What do you think?
Leo, you seem Leo.
Her rising.
Leo's
I
my
think.
rising.
Yeah.
So I get, but like
So
Caitlin knows I'm not a Leo inside. Like I'm a little baby.
No, you are. Leos actually are very sensitive.
Oh, really? I didn't think they were.
Deep down. Yeah.
Oh.
They love to be the center of attention, but they are very sensitive.
Sounds about right.
But Capricorn's my favorite sign. You guys are like the sweetest, like smart, hardworking people.
Just tell me more. Well, smart.
You're also very an Aquarius though. Like you have like this free spirit.
Yeah, I'm Aquarius more than Capricorn.
If to tell people you're a cusp when you like when everyone asks you like I'm a cusp.
Yeah, because people don't believe it, but I'm like, you guys, if you look it up, sometimes because my birthday's on the 20th, in some like charts it's an Aquarius and sometimes it's a Capricorn, and if you look it up, a cusp is a thing. So, but no,
you say one or the other, or you say both.
No, I say a cusp, and then I explain it, and people are like, so what are you really? I'm like, do you just hear me fucking explain this shit?
I feel like I'm allowed.
Sometimes I do just say Aquarius.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Whatever.
You seem like an Aquarius, and I also feel like I'm allowed to talk about this now because I'm in LA.
Zodiacs. People not bring that up in your. They're not like, what's your sign? Really?
I mean, they do, but not as much as people from LA.
Yeah.
I kind of want to just circle back if like talking a little bit about growing up with two moms. Like, how did your moms have you and your sisters? Like, I know you have twin sisters. Like, I kind of want to like talk about that. Are you all from the same donor?
Yeah.
Do you know any of like your donor siblings? Like if you could talk about that.
Yeah. So yeah, we have my parents is a sperm donor, and my sisters and I are all from the same. I mean, the twin thing just kind of naturally they got lucky. Well, not really. I think they only wanted 2 kids, but they have 3. But yeah, they use this. They don't give you much information. Like, I mean, it's a little different now. I think there's like a lot of different ways to go about it, but like back then it was very like. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't there, so I don't know what happened.
But did your parents like do IVF, or did they just do use the donor
right in there? And
really?
Yeah.
I mean, that was probably the thing.
Syringe, but like, yeah.
Like they didn't go to a doctor; they did it at home.
Yeah, they did it at home.
A lot of people do that, and I feel like if you want to carry and you don't want to use your partner's egg, I mean, I don't know that much about this stuff, but I never understood why people would do IVF if they are you know.
Yeah, if they can't. I guess if you can't have it, if it's harder, if you're not. Oh, I think my mom had. Okay, so we found out that like my sperm donor passed away when she was like trying to have my sisters. So like she had to like to get it done because they really wanted to use the same sperm.
Are you you're the oldest?
Yeah, the oldest. They're 3 years young.
But that also shows a lot about like how you are as a person. But I mean, if they did IVF, like a lot of people back then who did IVF ended up as twins.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's
You're like, they got lucky.
Yeah.
I'm like,
well, I don't know. Well, okay.
Did you want to have a relationship with the donor's like side?
It was more just curiosity. Like I wanted to know the other half of me, like genetically. But like since he wasn't around, like, you know, he passed away, I never was able to. So I think it was just that, like, one, the curiosity, and two, that like I couldn't. So like obviously like I wanted to more because I couldn't. But no, I never felt that I like lacked that. I never wanted a dad. I was just curious about like where I came from.
my dad is adopted, and I feel the exact same way. Like I was always just like, oh, I'm curious as to how they are, how they act. Like, do we have similarities or anything like that? But I never felt like I feel very content with obviously my dad's adopted mom and like that family. Like I love them so much, but like I do feel disconnected from them sometimes. But again, I never felt like it was just curiosity.
I mean, yes, genetics obviously play a role in who you are, but like who you're raised by. Like people always tell me I'm so much like a combo of both my moms, like different aspects of them. Like I'm sure I have aspects of the donor, but we don't know him, so like can't really compare. But like because I was raised by the two of them, I have, you know, two sides of each of them.
Do you think that you look like both of your moms?
Yeah, I feel like people don't, like, if you just see me with one of my moms, like you would never be like, oh, that's not her kid. Like we all kind of look alike, our whole family.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is cool. I love that.
That's so fucking cool, bro.
No, it is cool.
Like now, like now I feel like there's more accuracy with that stuff because picking a donor now, you can like see what they look like as an adult. You can see like 20 photos of them and like their height and like all this stuff. And you can like pick, like you said, Shay, it's kind of like a dating app. And so
I mean, they picked someone that looked like the mom that didn't carry us. Like they tried to find like the same eye color, the same hair, like all of that. So like I think that's kind of helped. And also my parents kind of look like they get mistaken as sisters all the time. They're just like very similar looking. They're both like two white Jewish ladies. Like
I love it.
Wait, I love that. What is your like favorite sex toy or position?
When you said that was your favorite question, I knew that was what was about to come.
I just think it's so interesting because this is what me and Peyton always say. Everyone is so different in like the things that they like. I think it's just so interesting people to know.
I don't know if I have a favorite position, but like I like change. So like if we're doing like it can be as simple as like using a toy out of nowhere. Like if we don't ever use a toy and all of a sudden there's a toy, then it's exciting. Or like even like getting like say like my girlfriend never fingers me and then all of a sudden one day she decides to finger me, like that could be like the best thing ever. I think it's just like when it's spontaneous, like when I don't know what to expect. I think that like really does it for me. Or like when I don't think that we're gonna have sex, like we're literally like,
yeah, that's how I get that.
Right, like we're like doing work, like and then all of a sudden it's like we just start fucking. Like I feel like that is my favorite.
Yeah,
I don't care what position we're in, like as long as it's just like kind of unexpected. Because like I'm such like a it's all mental for me. So like if I'm not expecting it, then I'm not overthinking anything, and I'm just like way more present.
It is mental for most women, I would say.
Yeah,
you know, I think for men it's like practically 100% physical, but for women it's all mental and emotional.
Yeah.
So you are like fine with toys? Because we have a lot of guests that are not into toys.
Oh no, I love. Yeah, I don't think it's a problem. I mean, like I don't love when it's like we're always using a toy, and then it's like okay, I don't feel like as connected. But like sometimes it's just not like say if you just want to get the job done, like you're busy, you have a lot to do, like let's just vibrate, you know, each other.
Oh, I love that.
Is that your favorite sex toy, a vibrator?
Yes. My best friend, honestly. I just bought a new one this morning, actually.
Sometimes I'll FaceTime you and you're like, I was just about to masturbate.
No, yeah, for sure. Like I feel like you always call me right. I'm like, bro, I was just getting in the mood.
She knows somehow she knows you're like fucking faking, seriously.
It's like, let's talk about your feelings. I'm like, no, bro, I just wanted to vibe. Like, come on.
You're killing the
so me
mood here.
I literally ask my girlfriend every day. I'm like, so how does that make you feel? How are you feeling?
Is she a fucking therapist? Does she say that? Is she like, what the fuck?
No, she says it, but even her friends now like joke with me. Like if they'll say something, they'll be like, so how are you feeling? How does that make you feel?
Oh,
I just care about how people feel. Growing up, no one gave a shit about how I felt.
No, I love that. I just think you
Trauma
could like
thing.
word it a little bit better, not so like therapy. Like
I
Therapy for me. I love it. I need it.
I always ask Shay, I'm like, so how are you feeling? Like,
yeah, and I'm like, I'm fine. And Ethan will be like, no, how are you really feeling? I'm like, okay.
yep, that's me.
I want to loop this maybe back to like having a relationship online. Are you open about your relationship that you are in now? Like, so you keep it off TikTok?
Yeah, no, I've never. Wait, don't post anything of her. It's very
Did
private.
you do that on purpose because you wanted to keep it private, or
You just want a more private relationship.
I think it's good. It's nice to have a private relationship, but also like I don't need that. Like it's fun to show somebody off. I feel like I've never really been able to, like my first girlfriend, like I didn't post her. I wasn't like quite there yet. And then like my public relationship kind of was just like, we weren't allowed to post. Like it was a lot of like, we weren't allowed to post together because like of a contract, whatever. Then we finally were, it was like, we were fighting all the time. And then like my girlfriend now I don't post. So it's like, I've never really had that. So I've always been kind of like, oh, it might be nice to like be able to show somebody off. And like to share, I feel like it's
of course.
Like share your love with other people.
I'm like upset. Like I always said, I was never gonna have a public relationship again, but I'm just like so obsessed with my partner that I'm like,
you do it in like a crazy way. Like you are like very cutie with it. Like you'll even just do like your hands or something. It's not like every fucking 4 seconds, you know?
Yeah, it's not like my ex and I kind of like were like a thing on TikTok. Mm-hmm. And like I would never do that again, like making couple videos together. No.
Yeah, I feel like it depends who you're dating. If you're dating someone who's like really into that, then like it comes easy. But if you're with someone that like, doesn't do social media, then it's just like, what the fuck are you doing?
I have something to share.
Oh God. I'm nervous.
So I did a thing.
What? I'm so nervous. Do I know this?
I think so. My girlfriend and I got each other's initials tattooed on each other.
I'm a little bit nervous. The initials I always say is a curse. Why? It's a bad omen.
I don't believe in that. It's whatever you make of it.
I wish you just did a symbol or something.
Let me see.
I didn't realize it. Did you only put it on your close friends? Oh, okay. I didn't know. We didn't announce that.
Am I not on your close friends?
I don't know. Are you?
God, no. I guess not because I didn't see that.
I'll add you. I only have like no. Shut the fuck up. I will add you, but I think I have like literally like 10 people on it. Yeah. I think because sometimes I post things that I hope people understand my humor, and I'm afraid that they don't. Like, yeah. And so I would never want you to like judge me because I don't spend enough time with you.
I see what you're saying, but I would never judge you.
Okay, I'll add you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you call her right before masturbating. I think you add her to your close friends.
Exactly. Thank you.
Shut the fuck up. I know. I don't know why that's so funny. You're like,
so funny. Just because I do it a lot. I think that's
I definitely can't be the only person.
Yeah, like, there's not a time where she's not about to do it, so it's really just whatever. Pick and choose. So this is like where we do any red flags and nicks. It doesn't need to be in relationship. It can be like guys or girls or just anything that fucking annoys you because we have a lot each. We have a lot of things.
Yeah, we have like too many things that annoy us. I have a good one after she shares. Oh, sure. I hate when people who like, this is kind of fucked up, but I hate when people who like aren't influencers like will go.
Red flag? Wait, sorry. Go
ahead. No, it's just no. It doesn't have to be dating. It's just like red flag. Sorry, my arm is like hurting me. But I hate when people who aren't influencers go online and like talk like they're influencers. Like, hey guys, da 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 da. And I'm
going on live is my worst nightmare.
No, not live. Online.
Oh, I
and like make videos.
Ask what I would have to fucking kill myself.
That's their goal.
No, I don't like it.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
People are. What if people are trying? Live is crazy though. Live is for experienced.
Just like
influencer TikTokers.
Fuck up in 1 second on live.
Sorry, you guys can disagree, but I'm like, you are not an influencer. Please stop. I also don't particularly.
You're a bully, I think.
No, I'm not a bully at all. I just have strong opinions.
No, she has strong opinions.
No one has to agree with me. I don't care, but I just don't like. I feel like to me, an influencer is like not an influencer, but like somebody I would want to talk about that is like a celebrity or something. Like I want to hear their story or their like Haley. I love watching her skin videos. Like she's so cool to me. But like Haley Bieber.
I figured.
Well, I didn't know. I don't think Shay knew.
I actually put that together. I was like,
yeah, I could tell. So I was like, I know Shay so well. But like that to me is cool. But if somebody like random who just has like, I don't know, a few thousand followers goes on and does that, like, hey guys, like, I'm like, I didn't really ask for that.
So you just hate the hey guys, and you hate that they're like telling their opinion and talking about a story.
No, I don't care if people share their opinion. I share my opinion. But if somebody's going on like, oh, like I knew you guys asked for this when like not one
that's
person
what
asked.
kills me. I'm like, I know you were, I'm like,
See?
no one asked that.
See.
Or I do hate when like, you know, like people, certain brands, or like, you know, like people of owner brands, like you guys are always asking me, like, no one's asking for your fucking ugly ass like hair routine, bitch. Like no one. That's a good one.
Loser vibes.
An ick I have is when I walk into someone's apartment or room and they have like skateboards that have art hung up on their wall. You know what I'm talking about? Like they have like the back of a skateboard like painted and they have it up on their wall. And I fucking hate it. I feel
Who
like
do you know that has that?
I mean, I know what it is, but I've never.
Everyone in New York, I feel like has it.
Oh.
Like guys,
not anyone I know.
Especially, it was like really big, like a Supreme vibe. I'm like, babe, we're like so out of that vibe.
Nope, not one.
Yeah, no, it's like immediate turn off, and I just feel like it should be known that those should be burned. Okay.
Illegal.
Next.
When people have their ex on their Instagram and they're like in a new relationship, I knew you definitely have your ex still, don't you?
No,
you don't?
no.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I am such a hater. Like if you're not in my life, I'm like, ew, get out of my face.
Don't think your ex, especially if you're
especially an ex, and what my ex did to me. There's no fucking way I would give her free clout.
Oh, what? That if they're on your Instagram, you're saying?
Yeah, if you have pictures of your ex still up, like, and you've been broken up for a while, and you're in a relationship, like, from me, like dating someone who has pictures of their ex still, like that's just like so concerning.
Okay, so concerning.
Oh, wait.
I still do.
My girlfriend's ex.
I post so much, you guys. If you're taking the time to scroll all the way down from when I was in my relationship, like, okay, you're obsessed with me. Clearly,
that's because you're a millennial and you post a lot. Like that's a millennial thing to like
keep all their photos.
Yeah,
they have like their
Wait, what are you guys Gen Z?
Yeah. I think okay. So millennials do. I think it's like
I'm not Gen Zs. No, I don't get along with Gen Zs. Well, no, I do.
Well, thanks.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I know, I'm like, actually, I do. I think all my friends are Gen Zs.
I think that's a millennial thing. That's what it is. Because like my girlfriend definitely does, and like you do. So it must be a thing. But like I also think I have like 100 posts on Instagram. So
yeah, you
pretty curated.
Like rebrand. Like if you scroll really far down, like you have some ugly ass pictures up there of me still. Like from like,
me?
Oh no, me. Like
I was like, I was like, am I that ugly?
16. Like you have college shit in there. She was a wild one. That was a good one.
Anything else?
Oh, I hate when people move to like Nashville and all of a sudden they have like a deep country accent. I'm like, you lived there for 2 days. You can't just switch up and have a country accent.
So true.
So weird. That's all I think.
But I feel like a lot of people I feel like a lot of people when
I'll be watching a TikTok or I'm like on it and I write it down immediately because I'm like, dude, this shit's so fucking annoying.
I also feel like though a lot of people who don't have an accent, if they're around someone who has an accent, they like sort of pick it up. Like I feel like Shay, that would happen to you.
Sorry, it was a fly. Freaking me out. Oh, I do well, I don't mean to. I feel so bad. Like if I'm around a British person and like my sentence, I'll start like having a little bit of a British accent and I literally have to apologize. I'm like, I don't know where that.
That's fucking funny.
But it's whatever.
All right, you guys. Thank you so much for watching or listening. Please follow Jayme on everything. We'll add her to the show notes.
Yeah, and she's super funny. And I don't say that about a lot of people.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Please. Oh, cute. Please like, share this podcast, review only if it's a good one.
Only if it's a good one.
Yes. Yeah. And thank you so much, Jayme, for coming on and opening up about your story and
thank you guys for having me.
All the lore. You're amazing. Yeah. And yeah, that's all, guys.
Bye.
Bye.